Ah, Nintendo. Once beloved by many, now the enemy of everyone with eyeballs and a brain. Founded in 1889, Nintendo started as a playing card company in Kyoto, Japan, founded by Fusajiro Yamauchi. Oh, I hope I pronounced that correctly. They made Hanafuda cards, which are traditional Japanese playing cards. The name Nintendo roughly translates to leave luck to heaven or in heaven's hands. Before video games, in the 1950s and 60s, Nintendo attempted to diversify its business. They experimented with taxi services, a TV network, toys, and a love hotel chain. A love hotel chain? Their name makes a lot more sense now. Nintendo has created some of the most iconic consoles ever, such as the Famicom/NES, which revived the video game industry after the 1983 crash in the US, the Game Boy, which revolutionized portable gaming, the Nintendo 64, one of the first major 3D gaming consoles, the DS, another portable console that came with dual screens, the Wii, the sound the controller made when kids yeeted the controller at the TV during a spirited match of tennis, and of course, the Nintendo Switch, which rebooted people's love for portable gaming while also being able to act as a home console. Then we have iconic games such as Zelda, Pokemon, Metroid, Smash Bros, Animal Crossing, and the most iconic, Mario.
Think of our history. So, you like it to go fast, huh?
Nintendo itself is a cultural phenomenon that has brought happiness to millions of players. So why do people hate them so much? Well, for starters, with the Switch 2, they've decided to increase the cost of first-party AAA games to $80 digitally and $90 physically. Even though the games you buy on the Switch 2 aren't even on the cartridge is just a game key for you to download the game digitally. The welcome tour for the new Switch is a $10 download, but all of that pales in comparison to how Nintendo protects its IP. I swear there was a time that Nintendo would sue parents simply for naming their kid Mario. Oh wait, Nintendo attempted to block a local Costa Rican grocery store called Super Mario from renewing its trademark in 2024. Nintendo's reasoning being that the store 1. Used the name to cover non-grocery items, 2. Displayed Mario-like images online, 3. Sold unofficial Super Mario merchandise. At least the world isn't that crazy because Nintendo lost that one. Obviously. It's a damn grocery store and Nintendo were acting like Microsoft turned Master Chief into Kirby. This was generated by ChatGPT. Nintendo might want to get on that instead of suing grocery stores. When I first put that prompt in, it didn't want to generate it because of copyright issues. All I needed to do to solve that was reload the tab. Don't sue me, Nintendo. Sue Sam Altman. Speaking of legalities, here's some people Nintendo recently sued and won. This is also the part of the video where I tell you that I passed the bar exam and I definitely know what I am talking about. In 2018, Nintendo sued Jacob Matthias, founder and operator of LoveRoms.com and LoveRetro.co. He was sued for mass-scale infringement of intellectual property rights by distributing pirated ROMs with a settlement of $12 million and Matthias relinquishing all ROM images. In 2021, Nintendo sued ROM Universe for offering infringing copies of Nintendo DS and Switch games and ROM images. The owner was forced to pay out $2.1 million. In 2021 again, Gary Bowser, really Nintendo? You sued Bowser? Gary Bowser was sued for his role in a hacking scheme to bypass Nintendo's console protections and was sentenced to 40 months in prison and ordered to pay $14.5 million restitution. But Ronan, those guys did illegal things and Nintendo simply protected their IP. Well, yeah, but allow me to show you this video from 2022 that explains Nintendo's behavior in a nutshell.
Excuse me, sir. I do believe I would like to purchase one Game Boy game. It's no longer possible to make Nintendo eShop purchases for Wii U and 3DS. What? But I'm willing to pay you. Here. Nope, no purchases allowed. I'm trying to be a good paying customer. Why not put the games on Switch? They aren't available on Switch. Don't you have a Switch eShop? Yep. So you could make your legacy content available there at any time? Yep. I'd like to purchase those games on the eShop with my money, without resorting to piracy, which you so thoroughly despise. So you should make them available for Switch. That makes sense to me. Then do it. We currently have no plans to offer classic content in other ways and also don't pirate our games.
They protect their IP so much that you can't have it. At all. But wait, there's more. In 2013, Nintendo introduced a new YouTube monetization policy, which claimed ad revenue from Let's Play videos. Because of all the backlash, they then launched the Nintendo Creators Program in May of 2014. This program allowed registered creators to produce videos with Nintendo content, splitting ad revenue among the creator, YouTube, and Nintendo. It's not like this was any better, because if you wanted to upload a video during this period, you first had to send it to Nintendo for approval. I think this was Nintendo's CEO at the time. Luckily, this stupid program ended in 2019. Nowadays, Nintendo is a lot less restrictive with their games, as long as the content you upload is transformative. And they also don't take a split of your ad revenue anymore. But they'll still send a cease and desist if your game has any mods in it, like they've done with Super Smash Bros. Tournaments in the past. This is only the tip of the iceberg with this company. They've shut down numerous fan games via DMCA, and they partnered with Foxconn, who were accused of using child labor to manufacture the Wii U. It's not like those kids did a good job anyway, the Wii U sucked. The only way that businesses like this will change is if you vote with your wallet and stop buying their products, because that's the only thing that truly hurts them. Money.
Now, one of the things with the Switch 2 that I've kind of unfortunately seen, my only issue with this, and one of the reasons I'm not getting it, is coincidentally because of one of the actual things they've released, the controversial thing that they've pushed, which is the Switch 2 game keycard. Now, I know there's a lot of people who are like, but Muda, you gotta grow up, old man, okay? The world is going exceedingly digital, all right? You know, I bought a game known as Stalker, like Zone of the, let me actually find it. Stalker, like this Stalker collection on the Switch, and it's all 3 Stalker games, like actually on a game card. Actually, I bought it from a local game store, and you know, they had this Japanese copy in print, and it's an amazing collection, all right? I vote with my wallet. I just buy physical media that actually is respectful. Okay, I don't buy, you know, physical media that is like, in part, okay, crippled media, so to speak, right? Like where you put it into the system and it's like, oh my God, here, download this 80 fucking gigabyte game. We could have fit it on the disc, but we just chose not to, okay?
But people still keep buying things from Nintendo.
Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and let's just talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. I made a mistake. I ended up buying that Nintendo Switch 2.
Anyway, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to see me complaining some more. Huh? What's that? The Switch 2 is already the fastest selling Nintendo product ever? 3.5 million sales in the first 4 days? Oh, okay. This video was pointless then.
Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and a lot of wives' boyfriends are out there picking up that Nintendo Switch 2, ladies and gentlemen, you know? It's coming out next week. It's about to be one of the biggest console drops of all time, alright? So, you know, I don't take it lightly. I do talk about video games. So, you know, Switch 2 is a pretty big deal. Now, am I excited for the Switch 2? No, not really, okay? Honestly, ever since I got the old Steam Deck, playing things like Battlefront 2 in the palm of my hands and not port begging is an entirely different life, okay?